Yo, what's up? Hey, so we're going to be doing reducing fractions right now. I've taught for 11 years. I did not know this method until year 10. So shout out to New Jersey for teaching me a new skill I didn't know. Hey. All right, so it is called the T-chart. I heard this through the grapevine. I didn't come up with it. I didn't come up with really any of these ideas that I do on my videos. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So you want to reduce a fraction. My students hate reducing. And I don't mean like my students. I mean like my students from my 11 years teaching. Like really, there's not many kids that like to reduce. Until this past year, whenever I learned this and I taught it, and my kids were like, well, I don't like to reduce, but it's not hard anymore. So here we go. It's called a T-chart. So what you're going to do is you're just going to create a T, a lopsided T, and you're just going to take your fraction and you're going to place the numbers in here. So I have 4 and 28. Cool. So what you're going to do is you down here on the side, you're just going to look at the numbers and be like, all right, well, what number do I know can equal 4 and 28? Where they're both even. So that means if they're both even, 2 can equal that. And that's okay to start low. You'll see what happens. So we have 2. So 2 times what equals 4? 2. And then 2 times what equals 28? If you don't know, just divide it. It's very simple division. 2 times 1 is 2. When you subtract that, you're left with 0. Drop that 8 down. 2 times 4 equals 8. You're left with 0. So it would be 14. Now, looking at that number, that is not a reduced fraction, but it is an equivalent fraction. So if they were asking you for an equivalent fraction, you could also do a T-chart, and like it would, instead of 4 over 28, an equivalent fraction could be 2 over 14. Okay, but we're not done. So now I'm not worried about these numbers, I'm worried about these. What number can equal 2 and 14? 2. And 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 times 7 is 14. So these are your new numbers. You're going to replace them. So this one was in the 4 column, so it goes right here in the numerator. This 7 was in the 28 column, so it goes right there. Let's do some practice problems. So I'm going to write the practice problems down. You're going to pause and you're going to try to do it. And then you'll unpause and I'll do the explanation. Now, if you don't pause and try to do it and you just watch me like, okay, well, cool, that's fine. You're still learning something as well. But it really is more effective if you actually do pause and try it. So here we go. My first example would be 6 over 21. Go ahead and pause the video and give it a try. All right, now that you guys have tried, we have 6 over here and 21 over here, and I'm gonna start my reducing. So what number can equal 6 and 21? Well, that's hard because they're not both even. So what I focus on now is what numbers equal 6? 2 times 3. Can 2 equal 21? No. Can 3 equal 21? Yes. So I'm gonna pull a 3 out. 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 7 is 21. I can no longer reduce these. So this is my new fraction. So 2 is in the 6 column, so I write it there. And 7 is in the 21 column, so I write it there. Always circle or square in your answer. All right, next problem is 3 over 18. Go ahead and pause and unpause whenever you're ready. Here we go. We got a T-chart. I've got 3 and 18. Okay, what number can go into 3 and 18? They're not both even, so I'm gonna focus on my smaller number, 3. What numbers can equal 3? 3, that's it. You don't wanna use 1, because if you use 1, you're gonna get the same answer. 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 18 is 18. The numbers aren't gonna change, they're not gonna reduce. So we're gonna pull out another 3. 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 times 6 is 18. All right, and we have one more problem for you. I have 12 over 15. Go ahead and pause, you know what to do. All right, and we're gonna go over that 12 and 15. So you guys might get bigger numbers. You might get 27 and 52. Like, you just gotta do what you gotta do. I will do a divisibility chart video as well. So right here, 12 and 15. So what numbers can equal 12 and 15? Well, there's more numbers that can equal 12 than 15, right? So let's just go through them. So for 12, I have 1 times 12. That's not gonna work. I have 2 times 6. Okay, 2 can't equal 15, 6 can't equal 15. I have 3 times 4. 3 can equal 15. 4 cannot equal 15. So my number is gonna, why are all my numbers 3? My number is gonna be 3 again. So here we go, 3 times 4 is 12, and 3 times 5 is 15. So my new fraction would be 4 over 5. If you are surprised at how easy reducing fractions is now that you have this method, go ahead and click the like and subscribe. Thank you.